The power of forgiveness, letting go to move forward. Imagine you're walking around carrying a heavy backpack. You add a rock every time someone hurts you. A rude comment, a betrayal, a disappointment, or even a mistake you made yourself. Over time, the backpack gets heavier and heavier, but you keep carrying it because you think you have to. The weight is what grudges, anger, and resentment do to us. We carry them until we're tired, stressed, and emotionally drained. Today, I want to talk about something powerful, something that can remove that weight from your life: forgiveness. I chose this topic because I felt the weight of resentment myself. For a long time, I thought forgiving someone meant letting them off the hook or saying their behavior was okay. But I learned that forgiveness isn't about helping them, it's about helping yourself. Once I began letting go of old hurts, I felt lighter, calmer, and more at peace. So today, I want to persuade you that forgiveness is one of the healthiest choices you could make. I'll explain why forgiveness benefits your health, what forgiveness actually is, and how you can start practicing forgiveness in your life. First, forgiveness improves both your mental and physical health. Holding on to anger is a lot more damaging than people realize. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, refusing to forgive increases your blood pressure, raises your stress levels, and weakens your immune system. When you stay angry or bitter, your body produces stress hormones like cortisol, which make you exhausted, anxious, and even physically sick. But when you choose to forgive, even just a little, your body responds. Those same researchers found that people who practice forgiveness experience lower stress, healthier hearts, and better sleep. Your mind becomes calmer because you're no longer replaying the hurt over and over. Your body relaxes because it's not stuck in the constant state of tension. I've seen this in my own life. When I hold on to something that hurt me, I don't just feel upset emotionally. I feel tired and irritable. But when I finally let go, even if it takes time, I feel lighter, more relaxed, and more in control of my emotions. That's the power forgiveness has on your health. Second, forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing what happens. It means freeing yourself. A lot of people avoid forgiveness because they think it means pretending the hurt didn't happen. But that's not forgiveness. According to the Mayo Clinic, forgiveness is a conscious decision to release feelings of resentment or revenge. It doesn't say anything about forgetting, trusting the person again, or acting like everything's fine. Forgiveness and trust are two totally different things. You can forgive someone and still set boundaries. You can forgive someone and choose not to reconnect with them. You can forgive someone and still acknowledge that what they did was wrong. Forgiveness is not about the other person at all. It's about you. It's about removing the power that anger has over your life. For a long time, I didn't understand that. I thought forgiving someone meant giving them another chance or letting them win. But once I realized that forgiveness simply meant choosing peace for myself, it became empowering. I wasn't doing anything for them. I was finally doing something for me. Finally, forgiveness is something you can learn and practice through small steps. Forgiveness is not instant. It's a process, and it begins with acknowledging your feelings. You can't forgive something you refuse to face. So the first step is being honest with yourself about what hurt you and how it affected you. A helpful technique many psychologists recommend is writing a letter. Not necessarily to send, but to express your feelings clearly. When you put your pain into words, you release some of the emotional tension. The next step is shifting your mindset. You don't have to approve of someone's actions, but trying to see them as human, someone who makes mistakes, someone who might be hurting themselves, can help soften the anger you hold. And finally, forgive yourself. So many of us carry guilt for mistakes we made in the past, but self-forgiveness is just as important at forgiving others. As psychologist Fred Luskin says, forgiveness is a skill. That means it takes practice, patience, and compassion, especially for yourself. Today, we explored how forgiveness benefits your physical and mental health, what forgiveness truly means, and how you can practice it through simple, intentional steps. So I want to leave you with this. Forgiveness does not change the past. It absolutely changes your future. This week, think about someone or maybe yourself that you need to forgive. You don't have to finish the process today, but take one step, write it down, speak it aloud, or even decide that you're ready to begin. But forgiving someone doesn't make them right. It makes you free. Thank you.